Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Eri Yoshida. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. Her velocity ranks near the top in the league. She'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just kept it simple. Played.
So 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. 2 outs. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, Mike Jones.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jones, 22 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees nothing. 2 outs, nobody on. Now here is John Wiggins. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Gigantic blast. And we're level. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One out, base is empty. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that gives him the lead. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. He gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Gonzalez deals to first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double.
So up next, John Wiggins. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 5-3.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
And now the first baseman, John Wiggins. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. Another homer. And they will walk it off.
Postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
This one ends with the score 8-5 for Chris Singleton. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Sasaki. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. John, swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. out. It's 1-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Second game of the ALCS. Here's some real power at the plate. John Wiggins. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Now the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A massive home run. His third home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the...
And next for New York, John Wiggins. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just could win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
Your final here in this one for Chris Singleton and our It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
John Wiggins now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He powers that one out of here. That's 9 homers this series, and they lead it. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Two outs, runner at first. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Could be extra bases. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. John Wiggins digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. Back, gone. Another homer. His 10th home run of the series, and they add on. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the...
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, John Wiggins. Rocketed out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. He's a guy who does it all. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the catch. Out number 2. Man at first, and up next for New York, John Wiggins. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boog. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how a graphing calculator works, Siggy. 14-8 is the final. For Chris Singleton and here in Seattle, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, but hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Mike Jones. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Fourth game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, John Wiggins. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. And he deals. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A towering shot. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way. Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.